Good morning. It is Sunday. Thanks so much for checking in with us here at Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Megan Packer with an update on some of the day's top stories, and we will check in just a moment with First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris, who is tracking your forecast as you get ready to go back to work and school tomorrow. And he's going to tell you about the return of rain. It's been a long time since we've talked about that. Plus, today's the last day of summer, the last full day of summer as we get ready for the start of fall tomorrow. But boy, it still feels like summer out there, right? These high temperatures still hanging around. So Rodney's got all the details in just a moment. But first, really busy day, busy weekend of news, including this story that our crew was on top of overnight. We were on the scene in Southwest Atlanta where there was an apartment fire early this morning. And right now, several people are out of their homes displaced while this investigation is underway. And what we know right now is that at least one person was sent to the hospital after this fire broke out around 6:30 this morning. It's at the retreat at Greenbrier on Continental Colony Parkway. Medics evaluated 5 people, but again, only one ended up having to go to the hospital. And the cause is under investigation right now. We've learned that the fire started in one apartment and jumped to a second. So several fire crews, as you can see, were out there on the scene in Southwest Atlanta this morning. They did get it under control, working to learn more about how that person is doing who was taken to the hospital and what they officially deemed to be the cause of that fire. A lot of neighbors out here, and we've learned that these neighbors all jumped in to help each other. Specifically, we spoke to one man who woke up to this and went around, alerted neighbors, make sure they all got out to safety. So a lot of people are grateful that their neighbors were looking out for them. So we'll keep you posted as we learn more from fire crews about what they are learning at that fire scene. Also, there was this breaking story this morning in Marietta where there was a SWAT situation for hours, and it all started with somebody accused of trying to rob a taxi driver. Marietta police say the driver picked up the suspect after midnight, and that suspect ended up pulling out a gun when they got to the destination. Police say the driver was able to get out of the car and call 911, but the suspect went into a house on Carolyn Street in Marietta. That led to the hours-long SWAT situation. The SWAT team eventually got into that house and arrested the person. That person has not been identified. But again, if you were in this area of Wallace Road, Carolyn Street in Marietta and saw all of the commotion, that's what led to that early this morning on a Sunday in Marietta. Right now, there is a large crowd that is starting to gather in Glendale, Arizona. We are preparing for the memorial service, the public memorial service for Charlie Kirk today. He was, of course, the conservative activist who was shot and killed on a college campus in Utah 11 days ago. We have a couple different cameras here. I'm just looking at our options to show you out there in Arizona as people are getting ready to go into State Farm Arena out there for that service that starts at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Let's see here. Yeah, the camera's moving around a little bit. Try to get this pulled up for you here. Yeah, this is not popping up here. Okay, well we'll take that to you live when that shot comes back. But 2 o'clock this afternoon is when that public service will be held out in Arizona. Really tight security. President Donald Trump will be there along with several other high-ranking members of the Republican Party, many of them expected to speak. So it's tight security. The line has been long this morning as people line up out there in Arizona waiting to get into their State Farm Arena out there for that event. We will be streaming that as well here at Atlanta News First Plus for you to watch that. And I'm going to try one more time here to try to get this. Let's see if we can get this back up and running for you here, just so we can try to show you a live picture. Okay. let's see bear with us as the camera's moving around a little bit, but this is a live look outside, again, State Farm Arena in Glendale, Arizona, where people have been lining up all morning long. So we know that it's a tight security process as people try to get in there and pay their respects to Charlie Kirk. So again, Donald Trump will be out there. Vice President J.D. Vance will be in attendance, and several other members of the Republican Party. Long list of speakers that will be up there sharing words of remembrance. So again, you can watch that live here at Atlanta News First Plus on our streaming channels, on our app throughout the day for all of the latest developments. And it's not only out in Arizona where people are gathering to remember Charlie Kirk. There have been events here at home in North Georgia as well. There was an event last night in Alpharetta, a prayer vigil. People gathered last night to just share some words and just come together and share thoughts as they remember Charlie Kirk here at home. So just one of many events that have been happening in recent days. And one other thing we wanted to mention this morning, it is the last weekend of the North Georgia State Fair. Always a great time. The weather is perfect for it. And this is at Jim R. Miller Park in Cobb County, where it is going on all week long. This is the first full weekend of it. There are more than 40 food vendors along with all of the rides out there, just all of the fun things that come with going to the fair. And not only that, but Atlanta News First is a proud partner out there, so you can say hi to some of our team members today. And it's really feeling like summer if you're going out there today to walk around. So just be prepared to have on the hat, the sunglasses, bring the sunscreen, because it is toasty. Summer is really hanging on to the very last minute. So let's talk a little bit about that and what you can expect with your forecast with First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris.
Everybody, I'm First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris. I hope you were having a good start to your Sunday. It'll be another hot day in North Georgia. Yesterday's high was 91 degrees in Atlanta. We're up to 89 degrees today. As you can see there, the normal for this time of year is 83 degrees, so we are well above average again today. And that's honestly a forecast that's going to continue to the first part of next week. Tomorrow's the first day of fall, but it will not feel like fall. However, your temperatures will cool down by the end of the week, in large part because of a cold front that's going to bring us some rain, finally some good rain, which also includes a first alert in your forecast. I want to start with the forecast model for today. Pretty decent start to your Sunday, but we will see a few more clouds this afternoon, so I'll call it partly cloudy later on. And we may see a few more isolated showers this afternoon, similar to what we saw yesterday, although I don't believe we'll see as many showers today, so I'm going to give it about a 10 to 20% coverage. And later on this evening, especially if you're down there from Carrollton to LaGrange, our models have consistently shown a few more thunder showers for you in Haralson, Carroll, Heard, and Troup County, so watch out for that as you're going to bed tonight. Some of that shower activity may linger into early on Monday morning, particularly in far west Georgia. And then we'll do it all over again on Monday, another hot day with a slight chance of an isolated shower or storm. Your high Monday is 88 degrees. Tuesday, 90. Wednesday, 92. So we're basically warming up for next week. And then we finally have a cold front that will move into North Georgia on Thursday. So we have a 60% chance of showers and storms. You don't even have to focus on the percentage anymore. Just know that you'll get wet at some point on Thursday. And we're not talking about just a few showers. We're talking about actual rain. So that is a first alert weather day for showers and storms. We'll keep you up to date on the timing and the specific threats on Thursday, but know that rain will be out there. And this front, this entire storm system will linger into Friday. Friday is not a first alert weather day at this point, but there is a 40% chance of showers and storms on Friday as well. Don't forget, you can watch the Braves Friday on Atlanta News First. And our models for next weekend differ quite a bit on what's going to happen with this system. One of our models shows this system moving completely out and giving us a dry weekend. And then another model kind of keeps the rain around. So at this point, we're going to keep at least a slight chance of rain in your forecast for next Saturday. But I do want you to know that's more because the models are very different for next weekend. We know for sure that you'll get rain on Thursday. You'll likely see rain for at least part of Friday, but next weekend is still kind of tricky. So we'll keep you up to date on next weekend's forecast. Today is looking lovely. We hope that you have an amazing Sunday. Don't forget that you can always find your forecast in the First Alert Weather app. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
You can also listen to the Atlanta News First podcast by searching Atlanta. Thank you for watching ANF Plus. For more breaking news, live coverage, and your community stories, download the Atlanta News First app. You can also watch us on YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. To join the conversation on YouTube Live, visit our channel and hit subscribe. You can also listen to the Atlanta News First podcast by searching Atlanta News First on your preferred listening platform.